Hi, everybody. Claudia McMullen here from Fluffy Cow Coffee. As all the Fluffy Cow fans know, that the way we support farm animal sanctuaries nationwide is we do week-long online fundraisers, pursuant to which we donate $2.50 for every item sold on the website during the course of the week. And we do this for the benefit of specific sanctuaries around the country. And this week, our fantastic sanctuary partner is Angel Wings and Hooves, and we're here with the lovely Jane and Greg. Hi, Jane and Greg. How are you?
We're great, and you?
Good.
Fantastic. Now, tell everybody about a little bit more about Angel Wings and Hooves. Where are you located? How long have you been around? How long have you been saving farm animals? Some, information about your residence and like your mission, if you have one.
Sure. Yeah, we started in 2015. We actually have lived in our house, which is on 2 acres in South New Jersey,
Okay.
and we've been here almost 28 years, I believe. So we've had the farm, but we've had few animals on it, just a couple, and then we kind of like downsized. And then in 2015, we lost our son to a drug overdose, and we wanted to do something to help. So everybody was raising money for programs and halfway houses and everything else. And my son loved animals as we did. And we decided that we would do our mission to save and rescue animals on our farm, but we didn't want to worry about where they ended up. So we decided to turn it into a sanctuary. So whoever we rescue in stays here for their life expectancy.
That's fantastic. So Angel Wing and Hooves is in honor of your son.
Yes. It's to help other families and people. We've had parents and grandparents, children without their parents that have passed away due to drug overdoses, have come out to see the animals. And we do animal therapy, so they can have a private appointment, and then we don't charge. And they can come out and spend time with the animals and bond. And we don't care if they sit and read a book to them, if they want to play guitar and sing, if they want to groom the animals. We don't care, as long as they're here and they do what they need to do.
Oh, so that's wonderful. So tell me about your residents. What are the species? How many?
Oh boy. Tough question. All right. We have 2 miniature horses, 3 alpacas, 3 sheep, 15 goats, a llama. Help me out. It's 9 pigs.
Wow.
Potbelly pigs. We have chickens and ducks, geese, turkeys, dogs, cats, rabbits, and
Do you have what was I going to ask you? I just had a brain fart. I just totally went out of my head.
That happens sometimes.
Oh, how many residents do you have?
I would not have a clue. I would probably say close to 100.
Wow. And are you maxed out?
We can probably take a few in some different areas, but probably not a whole lot more.
Yeah, particularly the bigger
ones. Yeah. Now, unless somebody wants to donate us land, in which case we can take a lot more.
Sure. Now, do you have where do the animals come from? So where, for example, did you rescue the potbelly pigs from?
Various ways. We had somebody, a vet's office actually, that had rescued one from a flea market that they were selling underage. And if it wasn't taken by the end of the day, they were going to kill it. So she took it and she had it in her office to be like an animal advocate for people, and decided quickly that it wasn't going to be a good fit because it needed to have the outside and interaction and whatever. So they called us because they heard about us. So we took them in. We had someone else that husband bought her one as a gift and didn't realize they'd get the size they get because they market them as mini pigs.
Right.
And they really are smaller pigs, smaller than a farm pig at 1,000 pounds, but they're still can get to 300 pounds. Right. So, yes.
And most people don't even realize how big farm pigs get because they don't live long enough to get that big.
That's right. So, so our guys are range between probably 50 and 100 pounds. We
have one bigger one.
Yeah, one that's a half farm pig and half potbelly, so he's a little bit bigger. So we got them that way.
How about the goats?
Goats, people were downsizing and didn't know what to do with, and they were frantic, or they were moving and they didn't know where to, couldn't take them with them, which is a common unfortunate thing. Same way with
Yep.
cats and dogs. And
Mhm.
yeah, so we say bring them over. I had a
Mhm.
chicken I just brought in last week because the other chickens on the farm were attacking it and trying to kill it, and they
Oh.
didn't want it hurt. So I said, bring it over, and she's living happily. We named her Grace, and
Mhm.
so she's here. Um, a lot of
Now, do
roosters.
you
Because,
do the animals, generally speaking, come from around your region, your geographic area?
um,
I think
we've traveled 4 hours for a couple. So basically, they are from us, but we have traveled to get some.
Okay. And do
So
you have any educational outreach, for example?
yes, we have. Well, we have actually. We just have a Girl Scout troop contact us that want to come over and do volunteer some time here with us, which is
Great.
wonderful. But I do educational programs for schools. I've gone out to schools. I've gone to schools where the kids are emotionally disturbed, and we bring several of the animals, a selection of the animals, with us, and
Mhm.
we tell them about the animal. And we let them pet them, and they answer questions. And I, like with my alpacas, I bring the fur, the fleece, I should say, and show them the raw fleece, and then I show it after it's been made into yarn, and then I show them socks and a hat, and where it ends up,
Uh-huh.
then what good it provides. So it's an educational program. I'll bring eggs of all the different species and say, can you guess which is a chicken egg and which is a turkey egg?
I like
And
it. I
the
like
kids
that.
love it. Yeah. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so we
And
have people come here and we go out.
I was going to say, you have people come there, and then you also, and the people come there oftentimes for some kind of therapy,
Yes.
animal therapy.
Yes, and we do that by appointment only because we want them to have their time without anybody, because they need their privacy.
Of
And
course.
it's nobody else's business why they're here, and it's
Mhm.
important, especially if they're in recovery and something they need, you know, their
Sure.
privacy. So,
Sure. That's fantastic. Now, and do you have, so you do take owner surrenders as well?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
how do people learn about you?
Uh through word of
Word of
mouth.
mouth.
I have a
Mhm.
Facebook page, we have a web page. I have an Instagram. Well, the Instagram page I don't have on Angel's Wings. I haven't done that yet, but
Oh, we got to get
mostly word
cracking
of
on it.
mouth and people that tell us about it. So
And also probably from the web of interconnected,
yes,
mutually helping
yes,
organizations like your own, which is the
correct.
one thing I love about what
Hmm.
we're doing. But what Beth and I do by doing these fundraisers, one of the most fun parts is what we learn about,
Okay. Yeah,
one, the world of farm animal sanctuary,
right,
the interconnectedness of the world, and the mutual support system within the
right,
world of farm animal sanctuary.
right. Yeah, actually, we brought in a lot of feral cats because the local shelters, the county shelters, will call us and say we can't do anything with this cat. We can't even fix it or anything because it's so feral. And
Hmm.
they ask us if we'll take them, and we build an inside feral cage because I will not let them out in the cold weather. So that's just
Hmm.
me. So they have their own cat room, and they can escape whenever they feel comfortable to be part of the family, and they usually do and become part of the family. But we have the local TNR lady who has been very wonderful with us. And whenever we bring in a cat, she's right there to volunteer taking them with us,
Who's that?
for us, and getting them fixed.
That's great. Who's that?
Uh,
This is Bear.
oh, this is Bear.
Hi, Bear.
He's my best boy,
How
right?
old is Bear?
Bear is probably 14 or 15 months old now.
Is he, what is he, a peer?
Great Pyrenees, yeah. He's not full grown yet.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, he's a good boy. We drove to Georgia for him because they raise them specifically for livestock.
Mhm.
We had him 3 weeks and said he needs a friend. And then we got Baloo, who's over here, but you won't see him till he comes over.
Is
Here,
that
Baloo.
another peer?
Yeah, we have 4 peers.
Got to keep those animals in check.
Yes, and they do. They
You got
walk around. They pick up, like he'll pick up chickens if they're, he can pick up when they're not feeling well, and
Oh,
he'll carry them around in his mouth until I come out the door, and then he'll bring them to me.
oh,
Yeah, he's very astute, and he's the only one that will jump fences. So he jumps 7-foot fences,
no.
and he's the only one that goes from pasture to pasture to pasture. and checks on the animals. He usually hangs out with the geese and the alpacas, but if something's going on in the pig, he'll jump the fences to go into the pig to check, and he'll sometimes sleep in the house with the pigs in their house.
Oh.
But then he also comes in the house to the dog door about 6 or 7 times a day to check on me to make sure I'm okay.
That's got to be a big old dog door.
Yes, it is.
Is all
We
I
said
have
a Great
to say.
Dane, so it's an extra large.
That's awesome. All right. So now listen, Jane.
Yes.
Now it's Friday. We have 2 full days and a night left of the fundraiser.
Right.
Now we have to get the word out to your fan base because a couple things. One, the coffee's really good.
Yeah.
So if you drink coffee, you're going to be very happy. 2, if you don't drink coffee, we have a ton of fun swag on the website. We
Yes,
have
you do.
specific swag of pigs and goats and ducks and
I love it.
yeah,
Yes.
you get the idea. So if you don't drink coffee, we certainly have other things that you can buy, and we want everyone to buy because we want to write you a big old check on Monday. And I also wanted to mention to your fan base as well that we have instituted for Fluffy Cow an affiliate program where Beth will send you a shortened URL after our fundraiser. And your fans, once they drink the coffee and they realize, oh my God, it's fantastic coffee, I want to buy this again, they can use the shortened URL, buy again, and we'll donate to you going forward in time as
Awesome.
well.
That'd be awesome.
So this is like to get your fan base who drinks coffee, excited about 1, supporting you, and 2, drinking great coffee, and 3,
Yes.
the opportunity to continue to support you in the future.
That's
Through
awesome.
great coffee.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
we have 2 more days to do that. Now, you guys, say we just did a really great job and we raised like $300 to $500. Like, what kind of impact would that have on Angel's Wings?
A lot. We have to build winter enclosures because we just got 2 just since the summer. We've got 2 pigs, 2 sheep, duck, and 4 geese. No, 6 geese.
Oh.
So, and a chicken. So we need to do additional enclosures. So the ducks have outgrown their enclosure. We have to build them a new enclosure, and we have to do run-in sheds for the sheep and some of the goats. So we've already started putting them together. I actually just went to Lowe's and spent $1,000,
Oh,
and that's barely going to make it. But that's going to do for the dogs, even though they probably won't use it because they like to lay in the snow. But because they're outside most of the time. So So we have to build the enclosures for them to have out of the inclement weather and to try to stay dry and out of the wind and such.
well, I love that. So we're gonna make it our mission to help you build new enclosures for your new residents that you've gotten since the summer.
Yep. And if we get more, they can join it because we made them big enough so that they have room for more.
Awesome. All right. So we both have a job for the weekend.
Yes.
We gotta get the word out.
Yeah.
And I want to write you a big old check on Monday morning so that we could get enclosures for your new residents.
Thank you so much.
All right. You guys have a wonderful weekend.
You
Fingers
too.
crossed. Buy, sell. And we'll talk to you on Monday.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All righty. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.